tilt and posture coming up. Okay guys, so first of all, what is tilt and what is posture? Posture and tilt. Posture, very simple, think of your spine position, okay? So this is going to be my posture. So for example, my posture, this is my posture, right? When we get into our stance, into our low position, posture, spine, okay? Tilt now is your shoulder tilt, right? And the correlation between our tilt and our posture is what we're going to talk about in this video. So when I'm working with my guys and I'm trying to help improve their posture at the plate, there's a couple of rules of thumb, okay? And that is, as we're setting up, when we're setting up, is to have your knees, your feet, wider than shoulder width, right? First off, an athletic stance. Knees inside the feet. Got knees inside the feet. But more importantly, knees over toes. Put your knees, see, if I'm locked out, my knees are over my heels or my ankles. If I put my knees over my toes, now I'm in a perfect athletic position, okay? Next, I'm gonna kick my butt out just a little bit, arch the back, and then bring your chest over your toes. You see, I set just a little bit of posture, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing too vertical. And from this point on, I'll be able to rotate around that posture, right, with my tilt. Rotating around this posture determines my tilt, okay? So remember, tilt rotates around your posture. The height of the pitch is going to determine the tilt. Okay, so for example, if we are starting out with a very upright posture, okay, from this position, if I were to swing from this position, I'm going to be hitting a pitch up here. Okay, which in baseball we're not really going to be swinging that many pitches up to be able to do much with that particular pitch. But you may see slow pitch softball guys standing upright, right? Looks like a slow pitch softball stance. Why? Because, well, they're going to be swinging at pitches probably anywhere from chest to shoulder, maybe even a little bit higher at times, which is why they start off more vertical posture to get to that high pitch. So in baseball, if we start off very vertical, it becomes very important that as we get into our load, we get into the proper posture that's going to determine our tilt is going to be able to catch at least the top of the zone. This is probably as high a pitch as I personally would want to swing at, just above my belly button, the top of my abdomen, and probably the same for most guys, right? At that point, you don't want to be swinging anything much higher than that. Like I said, it'll be very difficult to be consistent that way. So in the swing, it's much easier to work top down rather than from down up. So what I mean by that is, as far as our posture. So if the height of the ball determines our shoulder tilt, okay, if I start off with a really severe tilt, which is gearing me for the low pitch, when I do get that pitch that's up in the zone, which is a mistake, I'm gonna have to come out of my posture to be able to get on top of it, which is going to be very difficult working from bottom up rather than from top down. So if I am start off with a vertical posture, as long as I get into proper posture at launch, then all I would need to do is rotate around it, and boom, I'm right on point with a pitch at the top of the zone. And from this point on, now if the pitch is any bit lower, let's just go to the extreme, which that's as low as the tee goes. That same posture, I can work myself down to get that pitch. Much easier than I would have been able to be starting off with a tilt, with a posture geared for a low and away pitch. Now to get to the high pitch, I'd have to come up. So you see the difference? So always want to work with posture top to bottom rather than from bottom to top. So this is my spine. This is my shoulder tilt or axis, right? And this is going to rotate T, like a T, or with 90 degree angles. Okay, so if this is my posture, my shoulders are going to rotate around this way. So we always want to start with a slight posture forward with our chest. This is why I like to show guys, tell guys, chest over your toes, right? It puts me in a perfect, puts me for this high pitch, like I said, a pitch that's probably the highest I would ever swing at. I'm perfectly on plane with that, with my tilt, okay? So simple setup. Feet slightly wider than shoulder width, definitely when you get into launch, okay? Knees over your toes, arch back, push the butt out a little bit, get your chest over your toes. Head up, eyes, try and keep your eyes as level as possible. And so from this point on, I go through my swing, and I just rotate around, rotating around my posture, around my spine. Posture and tilt. Okay guys, let me know if that was helpful. Any questions or comments, leave them in the section down below. See you in the next one.